Welcome to the Enfocus subscription tutorial. This video has been designed to guide users through the proper use and management of Enfocus subscription licensing. An Enfocus ID is the first step towards activating an Enfocus product. From the License tab of the About panel, click the Create Enfocus ID link, or visit the Enfocus website www.enfocus.com, click the Products heading, followed by the Activation link in the left-hand panel, and then click on Create Enfocus ID to get started. Simply fill out the required fields and click the Create Enfocus ID button, and your ID will become immediately available. Sign into your Enfocus ID by clicking the My Account link on the Enfocus homepage. This web page will allow users to manage both Enfocus IDs and subscriptions. Additionally, users can view a payment history. Activation details will not be found in this location, as product key activations will continue to be managed within the License tab of the About panel for your installed Enfocus product. Tutorials are available for product key activations on our YouTube channel. There are two ways to buy an Enfocus subscription: via a reseller, in which case you will receive a subscription ID to activate, or via the Enfocus web shop, in which case the subscription is automatically activated and ready for use. If you have purchased a subscription through a reseller, you first need to activate your subscription ID. To activate an Enfocus subscription, simply click the Activate Subscription ID link in the Overview Subscriptions window. Insert your subscription ID and click Activate. At this point, both your Enfocus ID and subscription IDs are linked. These details are now shown in your Overview Subscriptions window. If multiple subscriptions have been purchased for a department, for example, a team leader or manager can activate all subscriptions, which can be assigned at a later point in time. You can further manage your subscription ID from the Overview page by selecting from the following: Reassign to a different user. This option allows you to quickly reassign a subscription ID to a different Enfocus ID. This can be useful to allow a different user to access a particular subscription. Unassign. This option allows you to break the link between a subscription ID and an Enfocus ID without reassigning it. This can be useful when another user needs to access a particular subscription. However, that user is not currently known. The owner of the subscription can then later on assign this particular subscription to another user. Lastly, a subscription can be canceled by clicking Cancel Subscription. To start using your subscription, simply sign in with your Enfocus ID credentials in the License tab of the About panel for your installed Enfocus product. Your License panel will now reflect an active subscription with the message, Subscription License Active. At this point, your subscription ID, Enfocus ID, and computer are all now linked. This link remains intact even if the system goes offline or if the software is closed or removed. If you wish to use your subscription on a different system, simply sign out your Enfocus ID from the License tab of the About panel, and then sign in to use your subscription on a different system. In the event you forget to sign out on a particular system, you will receive an error message if you try to sign in on a different computer. You must sign out before using your subscription elsewhere, or if you wish to reassign or unassign a subscription ID. If your Enfocus ID is signed in on a system that has become unavailable due to a hardware malfunction, for example, you can use the Switch to Another Device link from the Overview Subscriptions page when signed into your Enfocus ID. Please note that the emergency sign-out functionality is limited to once per month. Systems that are using subscription licensing must be online at least once per month to ensure uninterrupted software usage. Signing in or out will have no effect on activated product keys. For any problems related to your subscription or Enfocus ID, please send an email to activation@enfocus.com. And thanks for watching.